of you Chilean. Okay, let me begin with a story. One of our co-founder, Matías, was looking for a mortgage. He was a CEO of a company at that time, and he was a future father of twins. So you can imagine, between work, family, and MBA, he had no time to look for the best option. And also in Latin America, we don't have a web-based lending marketplace. So at the end, he took the first loan available, not the best. This is not uncommon in Chile and Peru. In average, the people comparing 1.5 banks. Why is that? Because to get a loan, people have to do a lot of work, paperwork, visit each branch. If you want to compare with 10 banks, you have to spend 40 hours. That is impossible. So what do you need in BenchBanking? From the consumer point of view, we are offering to improve the customer experience, add economic value, and offer advisory tools. And from the financial institution, we lower the customer acquisition cost, increase operation efficiency, and offer them real-time dashboard. So the market opportunity in Chile is between the range in $100 million, and in Latin is nearly 20 more times of that. So we launched BenchBanking, a leading marketplace for Latin America. The financial institution can get high-quality packed leads and also information in real time. It's like AC Nielsen for financial services. And from the consumer, it's very easy. They fill out one single online form, we do all the job automatically, and then he gets the best option available for his risk. Why we are different? Because from the other players, because we are the only company that match the consumer and the bank's needs, and also we are focused on loan services. We are very excited with the traction that we are getting. In the last 6 months, we developed an MVP. We launched a closed alpha for 50 to 100 users, and in the last week, we opened this alpha in Chile. We have huge coverage, and in the first day, we achieved 1,700 loan requests. We are also working with 11 banks in Chile and 5 banks in Peru. So, also the media love us. We have a media coverage interesting. And we are 7 employees full-time, from experience from a startup, corporate, international experience, and a solid team members, advisors. What we are looking for, we're looking at $490,000 and a key advisor in the US. We want to do some Chilean and Peruvian market, consolidate, and also to escape Colombia. That is our target for this year. Thank you very much. Okay, sorry, my English. Any question? Do you need a loan in Chile?
How much do you make per loan that you actually produce?
Yeah, that is a very good question. We are pivoting with the banks, with the tier 1 banks in Chile, to figure out which will be the revenue model will be. It could be a fixed fee monthly to get out and have all the research information about what is happening in the service, and also to a lead per fee, a fee per lead. So it could be between $100 to $1,000. That is the huge range that we are looking today and that we are seeing.
What experience do you have in the lead gen business?
Sorry?
Do you have experience in the lead generation business?
Yeah, we have one of our advisors. I work in Grupalia, a tier 1 e-commerce company in Latin America that we sold to Page Urbano. And one of my advisors in the BenchBanking was the marketing director, and he was working also in Buscapé. So he is the Jedi of marketing.
I believe it's similar to lending fee, right? So what's the difference? If you need to compare it to platform, if it is anything.
Yeah, it's a very, very good question. The beginning of the story, we suffered the problem, and then we look at what is happening in the US, and we found that it's LendingTree. The big difference of LendingTree and our market in Latin America is that every country in Latin America has at least between 10 to 20 banks. So you have to manage the relationship with the banks in Latin America. here in US you have thousands of banks that can get a loan and you can make them compete for you. So it is, I think that is the most important barrier that we are working on with the banks to find out the business model that makes sense to them and makes sense to us.
As you are in the loan market in Chile, are you working with flow?
Yeah, the main difference between Cumplo is another channel to the banks. We complement the business of the banks. They are peer-to-peer. We work with all the financial institutions. That's the main difference. We could be a channel for them, but in this one we do not talk about this with them.
What's the average size of the loan?
Yeah, in Chile, there's nearly 4.5 million active loans, and every year is increasing like 10%. And in Latin America, it's nearly 20%. It's like 10 million active loans.
What is normally the amount of each loan on average?
Okay, in the alpha phase, we receive nearly 80 to 90% of the request loan are mortgage, and the average price is nearly $70,000. That is the average for 20 years. Okay, thank you very much.
Super.